trip. Now I'm heading for the border. I'm off the ferry, heading for the border, and we're driving down to Seattle, and then off to Portland, and then we're gonna head off into the mountains and the deserts on our way to Vegas. It's gonna be fun. I'll tell you more when I get to Seattle. Seattle? Maybe. But it's been a while. I'm looking forward to getting back on the road. I love being on the road. Like 15 minutes outside of Seattle and traffic is already starting to back up. Travis, you're not kidding. It's only 11. I'm on the north side of Seattle and it's already brutal. Okay, I'm definitely in Seattle now, and if there's one thing you know about me from watching the vlogs, you know exactly where I'm going right now.
What we do here is go back.
Yep, you guessed it, Top Pot Donuts. Time for a donut. So I can't come here without having a donut here because I came down here, I think the first time I came here was with Jovan, a friend of mine. He was getting married. I think we were at his stag party down here. It was the first time I came to Top Pot Donuts because he really wanted to come here. And I've been coming ever since, every time I drive through Seattle. I made it here a couple hours, which is pretty good, I think. I don't think it's, it wasn't too bad. Let me fill you in on what's happening on this trip. I've been talking to the guys from Overland Expedition Portal and Overland Journal, and I'm meeting one of their journalists here in Seattle. I'm picking him up at SeaTac. I'm going to the ARB head office here in just outside of Seattle and doing a tent swap because they were doing a warranty replacement on the tent because when I got it, it had the hole in it. So they're just like, yeah, come by, we'll fix it. They've been awesome. Thank you, ARB. Super great. And then the journalist and I are driving from here to Vegas. We'll do some traveling. We'll bring you guys along. It's going to be super fun. And then from Vegas, I meet up with a friend of mine, Bettina, who I haven't seen in forever, and I'm looking forward to seeing her again. I shot the cover of her book and a bunch of other photos for her over the years. And then we're meeting up with JP Magazine to do the Dirt and Drive, which Tyler and I did together last year, and then it's a whirlwind trip back home. So it's a really fast trip for those two things, and I'm looking forward to it. I haven't been on the road for a while. I miss it. I like being on the road. And the nice thing about being on the road is it gives you some time to think while you're just driving. I'm such a people person. I'm always going with people. And just having that little downtime sometimes is just really, really nice. That was awesome. Now I'm off to go to the ARB location. We're gonna swap this tent out. Has anyone else noticed this today? If you're not traveling, I was just pulling up the address of where I'm going. I'll move off of it though, just so it's not exactly the same. But this, there's a little Pac-Man symbol right here on Google Maps. Watch this. All right, how crazy is that stuff? Thanks, Google. I think I'll be playing with that while I'm not driving. I'm just sitting outside ARB waiting for them to finish up doing the tent. I thought I would have to be wrenching it on top of the roof myself, like they'd bring it out and I just have to do it all myself, but they're doing everything for me. They're putting it all on, they're gonna put the ladder extension on. So these guys are great. So if you ever have to do anything with ARB, they're pretty good here in the US. It's fantastic. So can't say enough about you guys. Thanks guys for helping me out here while we go on the trip. It's great. You guys know I'm a Jeep guy through and through, but this 4Runner makes me want to build a 4Runner. Look at this thing. It looks pretty good, right? It'll be more reliable. It won't be as capable as the Jeep. The Jeep's trumpet in capability. It carries like 500 pounds more than a Jeep does. It has more space inside for storage and cargo and stuff like that. Can't take the doors off, can't take the rooftop off, can't 4x4 as amazingly. But for 90% of what I do, that would be a better choice, probably. Shh, I didn't say that. I must also admit, I'm enjoying sitting outside in the sunshine. It's so warm here right now. We're installing the tent back here in ARB right now. You can see them wrenching it on here. And I was telling the guys that the whole reason I went with this rack was to stick the red ARB lights up in there. And so they just put one in there. It looks awesome. But he said they're super bright. And so he's going to show me it on here. Let's take a look. Holy crap.
So if you look at the wall at the other end of the warehouse,
Holy crap.
broad daylight, they got a couple of the doors down there too, open. So
Okay, it's throwing light the entire length of the warehouse, even in the middle of the day. That's pretty intense.
yeah,
I certainly would need 4 of them.
no,
All right, these guys are so nice here at the ARB place. They were awesome. I had a hole in my big awning too, so they replaced the material on the awning for me. They gave me an annex to test out and play with. This is the annex that goes underneath the tent. So I'll show you guys that later. That looks pretty rad. They fixed the tent. They did all the work for me. I just had to stand there talking. So I can't argue. That was fantastic. Thank you so much, ARB. Okay, so now I have to head to the airport to pick up Chris from the Overland Journal. All right, I'm at the airport waiting for Chris. I kind of parked in a pickup zone a little longer than I probably should have. He just texted me. He's just getting to the baggage claim. Alaska airline signs make him want to go back to Alaska. That's funny. Hey, brother.
man, how you doing?
Good, man. Just huck it in the back door. I left that back seat so you just throw it on there. Look at that.
Yeah,
Right.
and I used that waterproof bag so I could vacuum the extra air out and make that bag smaller. So it's usually twice.
Welcome,
that
bro.
size. Hey, man.
You're
to
on,
see
you're
ya.
on video. Say hi to everybody on my vlog.
Oh, hey.
I'll end here.
Oh,
And I
perfect.
didn't pull out the big one, so we have a 2-camera setup going on right now.
That's awesome.
Okay, so we're on our way to Portland, baby. Look, another Jeep. All right, so we're in Portland. We got ourselves a hotel here for the night, and so we're just gonna crash here, start the trip out. We're actually ahead of schedule on our trip, which is awesome. I never start a trip like ahead of schedule, and now we have lots of time. So it's gonna be fun. So we're gonna sit down, we're gonna plan our route tonight, just double check that everything's open and that sort of stuff. Just have a crash. We went to Voodoo Donuts tonight, we went out for dinner, but other than that, we're just gonna hang out, plan the day, and we'll really get going tomorrow. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching. It's great to have you guys here. Connect with me with all my social media links below so we can have that continued conversation. Make sure you click subscribe down on the bottom there so you'll get alerts whenever my new YouTube videos come out. Check out the last video I did over here, and we'll see you guys on the next one.